I also wonder why it's only 99%. I mean, I've fully occupied both of them. They don't have any other occupied lands. Utter insanity. We need you to get Rayao? What? Oh. Well, that's something. Thank you for using the blue text. It makes my life a lot easier. For I am very blind. This one Malabar province is really going to get in my nerves, isn't it? To be honest, I'd rather get rid of Ceylon than the other guy. So, Ceylon, Ceylon. No, he's not falling for my tricks. That's a bit cheap. Just because it's a coalition, I can't take both of them. I am unimpressed. Four power to get Ceylon. Easy money. Jeez, 399 to annex. I bet it's going to be I bet it's still going to be close to 400 even after this war. These guys are definitely using exploits. That'll do. Okay. Just about got my alliance with Timmy back again, and all is well. And when I get a bit of peace, I can start integrating Sea and Tibet. It's funny to see this "You are welcome" because of the Twitch lag. I'm guessing it was for the other province. Now Malwa, what am I going to do with you? You converted quite a bit of that land. If I punch nations out of you, they're probably going to be Sunni. Allied with Arakan and Chagatai. Now I really need to finish off Vijayanagar first. Yeah, well I've capped him out at plus 200. Could be right there though. But a quick gift will cover that 25 anyway. Well spotted. More troops, always necessary. It reminds me a lot of playing a horde. No matter how many troops you have, you need more. If you can afford them, you should make them. And do I get my next idea? When I start getting better relations over time, I'll probably be grateful for it. And if I attack Makassar, who cares? Just Brunei? Doesn't seem right. What if I attack Brunei? Shit, just Brunei, okay. Tell me a bit more about this Brunei, please. Am I going to annex all of my Chinese vassals? I'm still up in the air about Shun. Don't think I want to annex them. I mean, they're a huge help in terms of manpower. Huge help. There's a lot of land that would be revolting. But it would be really nice just for it to say Mughal here. Real nice indeed. Besides, relying on vassals is so... I said I'd be putting the Conquest back in World Conquest, so maybe I should do away with these vassals. Yeah, okay, I've managed to convince myself. Get my alliance of Timmy on the go. Still waiting on Ayutthaya to crumble. A few ships should help out. There we go. Yeah, 100%, well 98% annexation cost, and that's really only because I used the Conquest Casus Belli. When you use Conquest, it reduces the total annexation cost of the one province that you use as your war goal by roughly 40%. And since this is a 12 base tax capital province, that's quite a bit. Right, I am short on men down here. Come on. Not difficult, just fall. Gotcha. Again, 99%. Why is it denying me my 100% annexation cost? I may never know. Alright, Sod Malwa, you are my new rival. Give me... no, it's not free. Oh well. Give it to me anyway. Oh, they shifted the capital there because they were running away from me. Well, didn't help you, did it? Right, there are cores to be made as per usual. Staggering 24 admin points to core Ayutthaya. That is terrible. Maybe I should combine these guys into one fairly big unit to hold down in Siak. Get my 11 stack back on the boat and enjoy my peace to start annexing my vassals. Get my Timurid man back home. And with a gift I'll get Tibetan. Spark Venom wants me to listen to him. Easy peasy. Now she is ready to become part of me. Shun almost is. Right, begin annexation. I could speed that up if I had the dip rep individual. He's very expensive, so let's make him considerably less expensive. Oh, tech becomes considerably less expensive as well. But we'll worry about that later. For now I want my free individuals. 0 ducats to hire, 0 ducats a month to have. I'll get the morale guy as well. And I even get an extra trader and plus 50% trade power in all of my provinces. All of my... well, everywhere. What do I even do? Where's the most lucrative place to trade at the moment, considering that my capital is in the Kashmir trade node? Ugh. Somebody's telling me I got a free missionary, thank you. Also got a free trader. But where do I put him? Suppose I should collect here. So you can get inside me as well. He'll be over in a flash. And shun. Be a bit expensive to get your relations high enough. I mean, I need another 12 off of you. I can get those just by waiting. 6 months. Alright, I'll wait 6 months. And everything's peaceful. That's unusual, but I can make do with that for a bit. Time. Come on, Shun. Interestingly, these numbers here round up, so although my opinion of them, or their opinion of me, is meant to go up by 1.15 a month, it rounds up, so it'll go up by 2 a month, guaranteed. The same is true for the decay of aggressive expansion. What do I do with all my points now? Could invest in better infantry. They do look quite a bit better. Shock is king, so I'd go with the 2 Fanchis. Oh, but level 12 looks amazing. South Indian infantry. Look like they could wreck up a storm. And I could almost afford it. Almost. Well, not with the temples in power, I can't. I might as well put them to good use. I wonder if I could beat Brunei with the troops I've got. Or should I do the leap to Makassar first? As a wise man once said, why not both? What would balance DDR? How am I doing technologically? Pretty on par with everyone else, but that's only because of my diplomatic tech being far behind. Oh no, that's not the only reason. My tech is actually pretty bog standard. 7, 7, 10. France is at 12, 11, 12, so all things considered, not doing too bad for being this far east. But if I just stopped expanding for a bit and actually let my monarch points tick up, I would be doing a lot better. I actually want to keep my eunuchs in power for a little bit longer, because the cheapness of these advisors is immense. Wish there was a level 3 guy here, but there is not. Makassar for the Mughals. Hand it over. Get in, please. That's nice. As long as I don't have negative stability and arseloads of war exhaustion, I'm not actually seeing revolt risk from heathen provinces. Your truce is up in 58, so I'll get that war rolling. Yeah, my technology is about 15% cheaper than Europeans' technology anyway. The only issue is that I have to catch up. Well, that is quite a bit of an issue. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Brunei is too big to annex in one go because their capital province is that chuffing great 8 base tax one. Let's hope they don't outdo me. Oh, they might if I keep eunuchs in charge here. But I want them in charge. Brunei have quite a few men, but sometimes you just gotta keep the faith alive. My tech is better, I can at least take that away from the situation. Yeah, just send in the mercs, they're useless anyway. Yeah, some people are having a fit over my free merchant. Well, not really concerned about him. I'll do what I can, but it's only a drop in the ocean compared to the rest of my income. Oh wow, Shun. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you're getting wrecked. Speaking of getting wrecked, kind of leaving myself open here. But not open enough for him. Do you even pray? You need to fast harder, Brunei. Your piety is too low. The Ottomans cannot be cored. Cannot be formed, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, Makassar. Now I need to get a feel for how much this is going to annoy other Muslims. If I annex you, who cares? Pfft, nobody. Akharan ever so slightly. But that's it. Akharan's allied with Malwa, so I will take them during my great Sunni conquest. Chagatai is going to be a problem, aren't they? They're going to join this coalition against me when I eat up Malwa and Balochstan. Well, little there is speed to be had. Won't annex Makassar just yet. There's a few things I want. Two things particularly. That's one. That's two. Do I want diplomatic technology? I don't think I do. But I do want administrative. Specifically I want level 10, but I'd need 8, 9, 9, 10. Don't have the admin power for that. What's a man to even do? Take one and boot the eunuchs out. Take over Makassar. And get that core going. Now some people were saying earlier on that my core times will not stay negative as I grow bigger, because when you grow bigger it adds a percentage chance to how long it takes, and it caps it at 20 years I think. But it actually works the other way around. It initially adds that multiplier, so I think the base coring time is something like 2 or 3 years. So let's say it's 3 years. It'll then say, okay, he's quite big, we need to double this to 6 years. But then it'll say he needs his 125% discount, so we're going to give him minus 1 point something years. And that is why Makassar is now minus 41 months to core. Do 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 do. A lovely sound. Chucking out the eunuchs are making me hemorrhage money again. But I shouldn't be worried about that. Worrying's bad for the health. Yeah, Mughals cannot culture shift in the same fashion that Ming cannot culture shift. Although they have a specific decision, moving my capital, that would allow it. Can't wait to try to unify Islam. That's going to be fun and a half. I'm theory crafting a way to do it though. God, all this heresy. It's good to know that I'm close to 100% unity with without having bureaucrats in office though. I could diplo-vassalize Arakan. I mean, why would I? Actually, that's a fantastic idea. It means I don't have to deal with them when dealing with Malwa. It does tie up one of my diplomats if I want to annex them. Flip side is, I probably get a mission to take them on. You know what? I will do just that. What say you? There are no borders for the Mingles. There's only one border, and that's the Earth. And then soon it'll be time for FTL, and then even the Earth will not be enough. If I get rid of all my rivals, I should be able to get rid of all the rival of rival missions. Then ask me to fund a Taj Mahal. Well, I don't have an artist on hand, so that cannot be done. Fund a proper fleet, never an enjoyable mission. If I could start annexing Dai Viet, that would be nice. But I just doubt I have the diplomats to manage it right now. Ah well. What am I looking at? Offer vassalization. All your base and all your race are belong to the Mughals. I wasn't aware that there was much of a demand for my own FTL streaming. But there you go, it's clear that I do not have my finger on the pulse when it comes to Twitch. Also, I'm going to get really ticked off with pirates around this area. I can feel it in my bones. I'm not much of a trader. I'm sure everyone realizes how much I suck at trading in this game. But I'm going to at least need some light ships to deal with pirates. $40 should do. I'll split them up into a few small fleets. And then I'll use that amazing button to make them dock when I'm at war. Oh wait, Wealth of Nations isn't out yet. What a shame. Right, truce is almost up, and then I can get back to hammering on Vijay's door. Oh, this looks interesting. Feng Shui is a system of both aesthetics and magic, believed by many to control the flow of primary energy, the key, by relying on the laws of heaven and earth which guide it. Interesting idea for Muslim men, but okay. The system is applied to tombs, homes, and buildings to ensure that the energy that courses through them is optimal. One of the court's most respected diviners and interpreters of the ebb and flow of the key has recently discovered that the newly built Imperial Tea House reeks with negative ki. Who is responsible? The diviner himself has clearly gone mad. The builder. Whoever put me up to building it. Well, these are all pretty awful. But my ruler is really old and my heir is strong, so I think the diviner has gone mad. Ah, but I don't want to boot the temple faction out. Not yet, at least. Alright, bureaucrats will take the blame again. The same people that caused my wife to go nuts and start chucking fetuses off of the horse. What a strange woman the Empress was. She was insane. Alright, it's clear that annexing Brunei is going to make quite a few people unhappy. I should be prudent about it. Take a little bit now and then quite a bit more later. Not the Feng Shui. Ah, this chat is pretty hilarious sometimes. Decorating is so awful it could destabilize the entire Sunni Mughal Empire. Utter insanity. Let's get these pirates doing me no favors. Ooh. Thank you. Right, so it would make sense just to take my claims in this to lower my aggressive expansion. Or at least to keep it not so high. Come on guys, I need it done on the double. Faster than that, please. Okay. Now I ain't got no missions. There we go. So even with that I only get 7 aggressive expansion. That will melt away in a matter of moments. But I'd get more if I took more. Keep it like that and they're still small enough to deal with. Their money? Not worth the 2 inflation. Their trade power? Always worth it. I wonder if they'll join the coalition though. Maybe I should have waited until I fight Vijayanagar and co. 15th of January. Surely Brunei won't be that annoyed. 8 admin, 6 admin. Already a scrub for starting as Ming. I don't think I'll get any achievements in this run, quite sadly. Oh, forgot all about my better units. Arc busters are nice and all, but that 4 shock looks real good. Nah, I think we'll go with that. Okay. There's more war to be had. But who with? Straight to the Vigi, or do I deal with Malabar? Oh, they're all going to get annexed in the end. Should deal with them before Brunei gets any funny ideas. Also, I can put my vassals to one last war. Out like a light. I don't know why people are suddenly typing 1. They've gone insane. Alright, looks like the boats are ready. Can't forget to get my claim going on Brunei. I don't know how I would ever go back to not having this better user interface mod. It saves my eyes so much hassle. Ooh, 100,000 manpower. Fan-freaking-tastic. Aristocrat, good to have you here. Have a pleasant night's sleep. I think there's quite a bit of conquest still to go. Europe has a way of grinding my gears. Yeah, here come my vassals with their deplenished troops. Oh, of course, including Arakan. Fight the good fight. Now, as for my trading fleets, I'm mostly having you for taking care of piracy, so let's spread you out a little bit. Into groups of 5, I suppose. Is 5 maybe a little bit small? I don't even know. I just set them all to do everything. Ah, well, good enough. On you go, guys. Do your thing. Get sunk by Vigianagar. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. We've probably got a big enough fleet to do that. 2 heavies. I'll take care of you. Hey, lucky. 2 hours of Elwen. Maybe I should do my own one soon. Sounds like a lot of work, though. Alright, Malabar get. Although I find myself wondering how expensive they're going to be, because individual nations like that tend to have this way of being more expensive. Sure, you've seen it yourself, especially in big coalition wars. You go to war with somebody, but if you wanted to take that one province off of the 2-province minor, then it costs like 60% of the war score. Most infuriating. Oh yeah, goodbye stability. But goodbye Tibet as well. You'll never convert any of my lands to Buddhist ever again. I'm gonna have to sort out my troops big style once I'm done with India. And it will not be fun. But it'll be kind of satisfying in a tending to your garden kind of way. Or driving your truck kind of way. Trying to slowly do away with my mercenaries here. They have expired in use. Yeah, 20% for that one province. That's understandable. Still 302% for Vigianagar. Should I just blitz through them like I did the others? I've got +2 stability, so it would be a shame, but perhaps a necessary sacrifice. How many achievers have you got in EU? I don't think you can see my Steam overlay when I flick it up. But apparently I have 56% of the achievements in this game. I'm in no hurry. Plus some of them give me the willies. And goodbye, Shun. That looks nice. My income isn't even fair anymore. 115 years have passed. We've gone from being a 52 province minor to a 1 province minor to... Is there even a way to check how many provinces I've got right now? Quite a few. Yeah, Jihad was bugged when the game first came out, and so was the Congo Power one. If you just loaded up your game as either the Congo or Naj, you instantly got those achievements. Now, does anyone care if I take this land? Malabar... Oh, Malwa does! Why would Malwa care? Malwa is Rajput. Vijayanagar is not. Maybe it's to do with the actual provinces themselves. That'd be a strange thing for me to overlook, but surely not. That province is in the group, but for example this one is not. So let's have a look at that. If I took that, Malwa cares. If I take that, Malwa doesn't care. So okay. That will rile up Malwa, but only ever so slightly. Man, it feels so anticlimactic just to take that out of the war. But needs must. Temple faction isn't in power, but they need to be. Excitement never ends, because it never starts. Uzbek want an alliance, but that seems like suicide. Now Diviet's gonna hate me because I annexed all those vassals, but I could get around 90. But if I just leave him for 20 years, it'll be he'll have forgotten all about it. He's gonna suck up a bit of this trade. You don't scare me, Vijay. Alright, so I want to finish you off, but it would probably take 2 or 3 more wars. Nah, definitely at least 3. And that would mean plunging my nation into horrors again. Maybe it's better just to get it out of the way. Finish off Vijay. be done with it. I can take on Brunei whilst the wars are going on. That'll be you done, and then I can take on Malwa and Balkistan. Oman won't really care because they're Shiite. Chagatai probably will care, and I'm a long way from getting an alliance with you. Mind you, if I did get an alliance with you, you wouldn't care, and I could focus only on Malwa and Balkistan. Yeah, nobody would care. All I need for an alliance with you is much better everything. We'll improve our relations. We'll consider that alliance whilst I chew through what's left of Vijay. Right, 8 of them for 9 provinces. Close enough. Huh, defender against Malwa. I don't think so. I saw him first. I don't want you taking any of these provinces, to be honest. It's for Canada. Well, damn, you made it there first. In fact, it looks like you're making it everywhere first. Sometimes the AI kinda twitches and gives you a chance to take over the siege. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case here, but man can dream. Timmy's going for Nagai, that's fine, because me and Timmy are bros for life. We pray together, we fast together. Soon I'll have Chagatai in an alliance. Oh jeez, what's all this crap? Well, at least they're not mercenaries. Jeez, all those ships. I don't want these. You're protecting Hangzhou, but I've got no competition there. Protect somewhere useful like... yeah, like Malacca. Too much getting sucked out of Malacca. Since Nippon can only flow that way, I should be pushing from Hangzhou to Malacca, and I'll collect in Malacca. Sod Kashmir. Alright, we're getting sunny. I really shouldn't say took quite a hit from taking in all this land, though. God, all this horrible Chinese land to patrol is reminding me a lot of Ryukyu. In a very not nice kind of way. You know, maybe Malwa's doing me a favour here. If they chew on these guys for quite a bit, and I'll be doing me a favour. And I think in my war with Malwa, I should actually just punch a lot of troops out of, punch a lot of nations out of them. In fact, I will do that directly after this war. They won't hate join a coalition against me. I'll improve our relations preemptively though. And I should get plenty of troops down here just to deal with the fallout. Do not attach to me, you fools. Yeah, I'm going to need to convert all these provinces to Sunni. There's not much of a way around that. Jeez, high costs mean I can only take a handful of these. That's no fun. Well, the cost is only going to get higher if I lose any more provinces to my friend Malwa here. So we'll do that. I'll settle. Then I'll get ready to fight Malwa themselves. Confucian. If I raise taxes higher, it's going to be harder to convert. But if I get manpower, that means I can recruit more horses. Ah, thanks. The 14 stack to the north. Oh, it's been unchecked. What lies are you feeding me? Spread our culture to Makassar, utterly not worth it. Sadly, I don't have any amazing ways to make that cheaper and easier. Alright, so you still have no friends, so I will call this my mission for Dundar. But I don't actually want Dundar, my only aim here is to punch nations out of you. Your tech sucks compared to mine, so this should be an easy victory. Also, helps if I core my provinces. Alright, Fijianagar, you are past your sell-by date, I'm afraid. I think I'll let Malwa finish dealing with you first. Truce with Brunei is over in a year and a bit. Yes, free EQ is still possible. If you think it's not, then you're not using your imagination. And speaking of not being used, I'm not using my diplomats here. I should probably improve my relations with certain other threats. Like if I take a lot of land, there's no guarantee that the old man won't get angry. And the Ottomans, I don't want them getting involved either. Timmy and Chagatai should be a good shield against the other guys joining. And that should be all. With that, I will do to Malwa. Well, I'll break Malwa apart into loads of little Sunni and Hindus, and then I will gobble them all up in one go. And with that I will have China, Southeast Asia and India. From there I'm unsure if I want to hit Russia. I mean, I've got 2 techs ahead of Russia here, on par with Sweden. Or would I rather go down south? thing is, I'm not too bothered. I'd rather the likes of Castile take over more of Africa, because that means when I take them over in a war, it's going to be overseas, and you don't get much aggressive expansion for overseas provinces. It's only like 2 per province, and they cost about 2% war score. So Africa will probably be left till much later. I'd rather spend my colonists sealing off Siberia, because the ugliest thing in the world is seeing Castilian Siberia. Ugh. Right, just to be sure I'm not paying any... No, I do have mercenaries, but they're down here. Mercenary scum. I should replace them later on. All of them. But I've already got quite a lot of troops. Split off half of these guys, go down. Could also do with more cogs and stuff. I need to sort out the fleet that I've inherited. Cogs are good. Cogs are great. Okay, yeah, I remember sending you, that's okay. Brunei, Arakan and Kilwa. Oh, of course. Anybody with power in Zanzibar is propagating quite a bunch of it to Malacca, and that's eating into my profits here. What's also eating in is minus 50% for trade not in my capital. Guess I gotta wait for wealth of nations. Diplomacy tech is pretty high, I agree. What should I even do about that? Could invest it, but why? I could get my next idea and make it exploration. But is that really necessary? More land is good. Especially Sunni land, it would add to my everything. Yeah, we know what happened last time when I left explorers till too late, so I think I will take exploration as the next idea. However, neighborhood bonus of 10%. So that would give me 10, 16, 17, 18, 15. Minus 90, minus 30. I'll need a bit more admin, but that's okay, I can bank up quite a lot of dip. Yeah, when did I say I'd fight Malwa? Might as well do it whilst they have no allies. And I still got the Temple faction in power. Let's save ourselves some dosh. Ooh. Nice. Somebody says, did Russia westernize? Nope, they're still Eastern. I don't think anyone's really westernized. Why would you want to, am I right? Right, this shouldn't be difficult. Honestly. Not with wrecking balls like that. Oh, okay, right. Vijayanagar is down for the count. I should probably smash into them ASAP. My troops are now kind of tied up. Now, I'm not looking to gain any land here, I'm just looking to punch it out of them. Important that I remember that, because I have a way of forgetting. Should also make a move on my war goal. Alright, so sink my trade fleet, I don't really care. It's only there to deal with pirates, I'm not actually expecting much trade. Now Malwa do incredibly well in India in most games because they start out with an incredible leader. Unfortunately it's not going to save them. Oh, not my feng shui! Whoever put me up to building it is clearly to blame here. I found the sound of dying horses to be very distressing in this game. I bet my architect is a Norse in disguise. Okay. Let's name Malwa my vassal and get this over and done with. Vijayanagar, good night. Base tax 4, 3 and 5. You're not going to make it. If I annex Vijayanagar, they're going to lose all their aggressive expansion against me. It'd be great if they did. Great for me. Trading in fish, the greatest. I'm going to have the same problem with propagation in Ceylon. Everybody that's anybody in the Gulf of Aden is going to vacuum it right out. So maybe it's more in my interest to trade in, to forward my trade from Malacca to Bengal and then collect in Bengal. Just a thought. Arakan is collecting here. Should just wipe them off the face of the map. No. If I release them, they will be released with the aggressive expansion. Okay, well, let's not do that then. Gotta keep that piety high. Goodbye, trade fleet. I never cared for you. Oh boy. Getting mobbed with bad events here. Netherlands? Great. More colonial powers there are, the less work I have to do. See, even though I'm telling them specifically not to attach to me, they're feeling awfully attached to me. Oh jeez. I really want to get some cannons on the go to help out my infantry stacks here. Big fan of cannons, always believe in them. If you've not got cannons on your back row, then your stack is pretty garbage beyond a certain tech level. This guy just... 56 and he's still not kicked the bucket. Actually, kind of want him dead now. Get my younger, more attractive guy on the go. Roshanar Afsharid. I'll make him a general just to speed up his demise. It's tempting to get an alliance with the Ottomans just to make sure. Actually, I should take this moment to look at how much taking land off of you would rustle the jimmies of nearby people. Baluristan cares, Uzbek cares, but the Ottoman doesn't seem to care much. Still, I would rather release some nations from you. And look at all these... No, that's offering. They're expensive. They are muckle expensive. Oh, jeez, that isn't worthwhile. I should just eat you up and not care. If I took a whole bunch of provinces, Baluristan and Uzbek and Brunei and Nagai and Siberia. Huh. Well, that's something. I don't have my claim on you anymore, do I? Nope, Multan's still my claim. Still for a wee while, so could be time for eternal war again. Not when I'm this disorganized though. Right, well I'll annex Vijayanagar first. Then I'll go back to war with Brunei. Then I'll go to war with Baluristan. I've already got my alliance with Chagatai. I forget, does Oman care much about this? It's not going to give me a complete list. But they're not showing up at the very least. They're friendly towards me, so they probably won't care much. Same goes with the auto freaks. But it would be prudent to raise my relations with Nagai and Siberia. Backdoor colonizes Siberia. How? Oh. That would be quite the backdoor. I'd be impressed. Very impressed. Right, it would be nice to get Vijayanagar finished off so I could raise my stability. Come on, Vijay, you gotta die now. Well, I'll tell you who else has to go is Brunei, but my stability. I gotta take care of Vijay first. Getting there. Come on. Don't want to spend over the odds for stability. Also, almost capping out on that Diplo power. But almost isn't quite there yet. yeah, moving trade from China all the way around Africa and into one of the European end nodes is a way to make so much money, it's unreal. Come on, Vanad. That's the spirit. Get inside me. Alright, with you dealt with, I can get my cores. Grand total of 27 admin 24 admin points well spent. Want the bureaucrats in power. Big expenditure of admin, but for 40, worthwhile I'd say. Allows me to boost stability on the muckle cheap. Well worthwhile. And then, who do I bring in? Temples again, or the eunuchs? I'll need the temples sooner or later anyway. Get my Ottoman diplomat back home. Declare war on Baluchistan. Well, no. Yeah, Baluchistan first, because it takes less time for my diplomat to get home. On our mission to take Multan. Onwards and upwards. Jeez, this isn't even fair. It's so unusual to have strong troops. Is this what it's like to play France? And I know I can annex them straight out even without naming a conquest, but you never know, they might have built a temple or something between then and now. Whoops. Remove pepper from the Philippines. Remove my ships from active service. Just scuttle them. How do I deal with the Malwa? So much cheaper just to take provinces off of you than anything else. But if I take that, who gets annoyed? Nobody in particular. At least nobody that matters. At the very least I should take my claim. Yeah. Just wish I could take a bit more with total war like that, but beggars cannot be choosers. I'd rather it was smoother. Right, let's hope that doesn't annoy anyone too much. Okay, Oman and Hejaz in particular got rustled by that. Suddenly very glad I raised relations with a lot of people. Huh. I should invest a bit more time in my my diplomats abroad then if I really want to carve Malwa out off of the map. And Do I give them 5 years? Or do I crush right back into them? That is the question. All is well. Although I like this method of just crushing into secluded areas to prevent aggressive expansion from accumulating, it just doesn't feel good enough. I need to think up some kind of trick to get around that. I know there's the aggressive expansion burner, pooing them back out, but there must be something better than that. After all, it costs about 100 diplomatic points per pop. Well, it can cost as little as 100. It'll take you down to minus 100, but if you start up some culture conversions, you can bank it that way. I don't want to do that, but it would make everything a lot easier. My feng shui is feeling bad. Ah, Lucas, I know you to be my voice of reason. I can just see your message there. What is the fastest? You've got it right. I was blind, but now I see. Well, the natives are only food. Perhaps I should turn on Chagatai, allied with Kazan and myself, but Kazan is no threat. I can see a suspiciously large amount that's going on here. I've been allies with Kazan for a very long time. All in the hopes that they wouldn't get aggressive expansion towards me, and it has worked. They haven't cared about any of this. Perhaps I should take the occasion to eat Nogai and Uzbek. Would anyone care about their loss? Nogai, Uzbek, Sibir, Kazan. Nogai, Uzbek, and Sibir. What if I just ate all three at once? Seems like a plan crazy enough to work. Allied with Kazan. No allies. Allied with Crimea, but Crimea would never join in the state that they are. That's an issue though. That's Uzbek's capital. I can't forge a claim on it. However, if I gave them an alliance, they wouldn't agree to join in my current war, and that would give me a dishonored call, Cassus. In fact, I could do that with Nogai as well. Could do it right now. Could do it with Sibir. Could do it with all of them. Excellent. Alright, so we'll annex the hordes and nobody will care. Nelson Mandela. Works for me. Alright, so let's get those alliances on the go. I'm going to go over my Diplo limit, but only for a little bit. Burn him at the stake. Yeah, it's just Diplo power. God knows I've got too much of it. In fact, my Feng Shui will be suffering at this rate. I should do something about that. Oh well. So if I call you to arms, and I call... oh well, I need to offer you that alliance as well. And I call you to arms. And I call you to arms. You all say no. Bastards. You're allied with Kazan. You, however, are not, and Kazan won't join in. Probably because you're embroiled in that war. But I like having my alliance with Kazan. I don't want to ruin it. In fact, is Russia dying? They're getting piled on and they've spat out quite a few nations. Including Perm. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Right, Kazan is in debt. That's why they don't want to join any of these wars. However, I have just the thing for that. I have 1,000 ducats. I just sent that to Russia, didn't I? Ha! Oh well, Russia can have 1,000 ducats. Kazan, have 1,000 ducats. My misclicks. And then, surely, you will join my just war. Maybe after you pay them off. Seems that wasn't enough to get Kazan to join any of my wars. That's unfortunate. I'll just eat up Uzbek. Nah, Nagai first. 4,000 troops. Don't make me laugh. They're still in debt despite that 1,000 ducats I sent them. They not know anything about paying them off. Seems like the ideal customer I would want for one of my debt exploitations. Alright, we've hit that dip limit. I should be doing something about that. Get the eunuchs in charge and start thinking. I can't quite get my next national idea on the go. I can certainly get those going. Now we get some pretty good cavalry on the go. Everything's looking up. I wonder if that means Kazan wouldn't join in this other war because they're so heavily in debt. Kazan have dishonoured their military alliance, and they're still allied with me. So they chose me over the one that wanted them to join a defensive war. Sometimes this game's cruelty knows no bounds. Form Russia, no thanks. That'd be incredibly difficult amongst other things. Also, Malwa, you never joined that coalition. Why are you not doing that? At this rate, I'm gonna eat everyone you care about right up. I want to fight Uzbek as well, but Crimea could become war leader, could call in the Ottomans. These aren't things I want. Also, they shook off all those annoying rebels. Cordial with Uzbek. Cordial towards each other. Cordial nations tell to help each other out with wars. I wonder if they join in with the Uzbek one. You get 1k and you get 1k and... what is this? The writings of Master Confucius are being forgotten, as they've taken more and more to practicing Buddhist rite. Huh. Where is this? Well, actually changing from Confucian to Buddhist makes no odds for me, so give me the base tax, give me the prestige. I really do wonder if Crimea would join in. We got a lot of inflation, which tells me they must have had a lot of loans. How about their military might? Manpower, some infantry. We'll do it anyway. Yeah, they did join in. But they didn't become war leaders, so who really cares? Also, these guys hate each other. They'll never get military access to Kazan, so I'm safe. Safe as safe can be. Oh. Well, not from the actual Uzbek men, that's a different story. I'll require more troops over there anyway, so let's get this balanced looking 20 stack over there. And my cannons, who can forget them? Actually, he doesn't need more than 4. You need a bit more than 4. And the rest of you, I don't even know. I'll stick you in Delta, because I know it's Sunni, and I'll figure out what to do with you later. Oh, Poland. Jeez, you're looking positively blurple under all that. Why is France fighting you? Lorrainian Succession War. And the Hungarian Reconquest. Wow. Okay, things not looking too good. Just as planned, probably. Huh. Perhaps I've overestimated my power over some of these hordes. Not to worry, I can take care of this scum. More horses? Pff, my entire royal family was selectively bred by being chucked off horses. I know all your tricks. Feels kind of weird having both the faction button and the HRE button down here, but I quite like it. Now, what can I do about you? Uzbek, Nagai, Brunei, they'll all be pretty annoyed. Even the Timurids will not be very chuffed, but Timurids are threatened by me. They won't be able to do a thing. Unfortunately, that's too much. Maybe when that falls, it'll give me a different idea. If it ever falls. Right, there we go. Brunei, get out of here. Name them as an enemy, but it doesn't drop the annexation cost. Oh well. It's only 22 dip. Heavens knows I'm swimming in it. Diplomatic points is like the ocean. And nicely it was all already Sunni for me, so this stack of troops will be plenty enough to take care of it all. We no longer embrace Japanese. Did I convert at all? No. No, I most certainly did not. Oh well. No great loss. Right, that seems fairer. So it doesn't annoy anyone too much. Oh, a jazz? Of course, I never anticipated that one. Deal with the hordes, and then I'll probably try to figure out how to get rid of this aggressive expansion. With, see, I knew taking on these Sunnis would be an issue. It's the best I can do to keep the Chagatai Timur out of it, though. But the Ottomans don't really care. In fact, they don't care at all. Odd that Hejaz would, but I can get his relations up above +50. If Sibir takes a chunk or two out of... oh, right, Rebs. If Sibir takes a chunk or two out of me? Out of Russia, that will actually do me some favours. More land for me to take. got relations to improve here. Oh, I don't even need to improve your ones. Oh no, no, Timmy. Timmy, that's not good. You need to respect me so that you don't mind when I take all this land off the other hordes. For example, now if I take this province, Timurids, yeah, 7 aggressive expansion for it. Well, I think what I will do is I will annex these hordes, and I will stop expanding into the Sunnis, and I will start annexing people who I can take in one shot. And you annex someone in one go, and they can't join a coalition against you. Jeez, Kazan. It's like teammates playing as them. If you annex someone in one go, they can't join a coalition against you. That's why you get paid the big bucks, chick. I don't get paid anything for this. But this isn't my job. World conquest is just my occupation. Alright, Nagai can go hasta la bye-bye. But who will care? Siberia, oh, Timurids will care a lot. Well, they're just going to have to deal. We need land, we need it fast. Can't core one of these provinces because I'm at war with Siberia, who has a core on it. Not a problem. Soon Siberia will be annexed. Somebody is suggesting that I turn my attention towards Africa, and I think you are completely right. Ethiopia is Christian and belongs to the African culture group, so nobody really cares about them. Ideal place for expansion. It's a shame it would be overseas, but hey, mingle thalassocracy incoming. Yeah, Siberia is occupying this one province, which is an issue. But it's all right. if I'm losing that by 1.4 yearly, then how long ago did I annex my vassals? I think it was a while back now. Alright, Siberia is dealt with. Go Russia. Man, I've never seen such a colourful central Russia. Maybe I should make them really small, vassalize them, and then give them loads of land. Looks kind of cute, baby Russia. While this may sound like blasphemy, you might have to feed vassal Persia to take out Timurids. It would certainly be an aggressive expansion-free way of doing it, but Persia hates me. That said... Oh, they're a vassal of Timmy. Of course, if I fought Timmy and forced them to make Persia my vassal instead of theirs, I could then get all those Persian cores for free. Certainly an idea. But war with Timmy is war with quite a few people. Why do they hate me so? We used to be such buddies. It's another irritated over claims event, that's why. Timmy. Gotta get that religious unity up, even though it seems to be taking forever. Only 123 years have passed. We've done a pretty good job of making Asia look a bit more sunny. Oh no, 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 no! You've done it now. Get out of here. Quite a few people care, but not enough. How about you, Uzbek? You're troublesome because Chagatai have occupied one province. And it's not enough to give them ticking war score. I could just make do with 2 provinces, but I was hoping I could remove you. Ah, Chagatai will do the rest, surely. Of course, if I vassalized you, that would pull me into a war against Chagatai. And then I'd be able to rip them a new one, without involving any of their friends. Oh, Jake, you genius. It's nice that it adds it here. Your subject will drag you to war with Chagatai. Well, works for me. Dripping with Diplo relations anyway. What? I own most of your... Oh, of course, Crimea. Huh. Should have thought that one through a bit better. They're not interested in talks of peace. Of course I could just pay them out, I'm in a hurry here. There's conquering to be done. Whoa, okay. That's a little over the top. give 3 provinces. Give that to Uzbek and that to Uzbek. Oh, and release nations, that's not happening. You just forget about that. Still, this is a good opportunity. Damn you, Crimea, getting in my way. I could march over there. I'm still allied with Kazan, right? Wrong. I don't remember us breaking that. Oh, okay, they hate me for all the aggressive expansion. We have annul. Oh, somebody forced them to annul treaties with me, that's why. Okay. That isn't good. Stops me from beating on the Crimea. Right, Hejaz is at 25. Get them higher than that, and they might just leave the coalition. Yes, they would get out for my entire treasury, but I don't float that way. Ducats. All the power is being pushed up that way anyway, so the 26th fleet I have here would be better used in Bengal. And then... yeah, there we go. It's a good bit more. Can't get access through Timmy or Kara. See, I've made the entire Sunni world really hate me now with my somewhat aggressive expansion. Yeah. However do I deal with you, Uzbek? I want that vassalage to deal with the Chagatai. Perhaps I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone if I return a whole load of... no, hold on. Hold on. What if I release a big nation? Maybe not that big, but that big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 75 aggressive expansion would be lost. And their potential capital is Higan, surely. What does it say here? Yeah. This is the potential capital, so if I spat them out... No, I'm thinking about it the wrong way. That's all fairly high base tax land. How about I spit out... Tibet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces large. They'd come out as Buddhist because their potential capital is Kwando. Oh, you're not getting my money as well. Heck, maybe I could do both. Seems disproportionately expensive. But if I ate them back up with Holy War, nobody would care because nobody else is their culture or religion. There's no Hindus left. So I should avoid converting their lands. It's risky, but it might just work. And we'll find out if it works next time because I'm getting pretty tired. Throat's getting a bit sore, so we're going to call it a day just there. I think the world conquest is still well on track. Yeah. Okay, right. No time for long farewells. I'm getting out of here. Cheers everyone for watching. I will catch you again another time, probably on Saturday because I'm busy till then. Good night.